Your name is?
Layziehound.
And you are an artist, ne?
Yeah, I'm an artist. And this is, and then Unity is my home.
Yeah. Why'd you say that?
That's because it's actually the first gallery that accepted my work,
Really?
what it is, and for me as an artist, to have my own platform where I could just show the work, and then the public could relate to it. And whereas when I went to other galleries, I was never welcomed. Maybe it's because of my profile that was very low, whatsoever reason maybe. But when I came to Unity, it's where I made the base. But I told myself that this is my home because it accepted me for who I am and my art for what it is, you know. And from Unity, I've grown to be accepted in more other homes, you know. So this is my base.
Tell me about your career. How's business?
I would say business for me has been constantly well. In terms of recession, I've never had that suffering as much. Ever since I became part of Unity, really, I've never had any trouble in terms of market, you know. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less, but I mean, like, kind of constant. There's never a time when there's nothing happening. You know? In business is good, and in terms of workload and how I do work and the pace, sometimes it's slow, especially when there's some block and lack of inspiration due to some personal lifestyle, you know. But otherwise, business is good all the time.
You were a student at Artist Proof, eh?
Yeah.
3 years.
Yeah, for 3 years, man.
What is your experience like there?
Very great, very great. But the sad thing is that all my classmates that I was doing art with, I think only 3 of us are still in the art business, you know.
Yeah. Why is that? Why is that?
I think people don't have much faith, you know, because I think being an artist, it requires so much faith, and so much hard work and discipline.
Yeah.
I guess they get taken up so much into the lifestyle of other people, you know. Now they try to imitate who they're not, you know. Because sometimes you have to ask the question why you're not who you're not, you know. So I guess people don't understand, don't find the reason why they're not who they're not, you know. So they want to be who they're not, you know. So instead of finding out why they're not who they're not and finding that why they are who they are. So I guess that's how you find purpose and why you have to continue what you're doing, even though there's not much reward as much as you put in, you know. Because sometimes the effort you put in is not it doesn't equal the one that comes to you, know. So sometimes the energy that you send, it's not as very same energy that you're gonna receive. So it's just about having much faith and knowing direction where you're heading, you know.
What do you think of the art today? Today's show?
Today's show, I think the art is very good. Somehow I feel like the guy has somehow found himself and invented sort of like new marks, a new style.
Yeah, it's quite fresh. Eh?
It's quite fresh, man.
Compared to a lot of the stuff you see around Josie is the same.
Yeah, and I've seen some of his styles before. Where it was more on the realism pitch. This one is more on an abstract, expressive kind of thing, you know. If you grew up around the 1800s, maybe I was gonna say he's an expressionist, you know. But one thing that I'm not really sure about, you know, when you're an academic and you went to school and you got all those advances and critics, they'll be telling you there's a certain level where you cannot reach at a certain age, you know. Because they're thinking, what if when you grow old you will end up drawing a line, you know, just one line and call it an artwork. So somehow we are more encouraged to depict some of things as they are, but it's the way we feel about them. You know, edit detail, you know, be more detailed when you're still young and fresh. So when you grow old and you're no longer interested in such things, you know, that's when you start molding up into another character. But now, at the age where the artist is, I'm not sure if it's very safe, he's playing it safe, but
he's taking quite a lot of risk.
But a lot's done here. I think it's very good.
I say respect to the risk.
Yeah, man.
Nice one. Thank you, Layzie.
Surely.
Sure.